Today we're going to be making Aloo Tikki, and stay tuned till the end where I give you a bonus tip on what else you could do with them. Hi, my name is Jandeep. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos on how to make easy Indian food at home, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so we're making these Aloo Tikki from the leftover potato mixture that we have from my previous video, the Aloo Paratha video. The potato mixture was made by boiling and mashing the potatoes. I added some onions, green chilies, mint, and cilantro. Make sure everything is finely chopped. And to flavor it, I added some salt, red chili powder, some garam masala, carom seeds, chaat masala, and amchur powder. If you'd like to see the full video on how I made this mixture and you want to also see how to make aloo paratha, check out the link for my previous video right above. Okay, so from that mixture, I used the leftovers, which was about 3 cups, to make the tikki. And I added some plain breadcrumbs here to make sure that there's not a lot of moisture left in the potato mixture because we want these tikki to be really crisp, and the wetness from the potatoes is not going to let them be very crisp. I added about a 1/4 cup before, and then I mixed it together to check to see if that would work. It still looks a little wet to me, and so I'm adding about a 1/4 cup more. You do want to make sure that you're using plain breadcrumbs and not flavored because you want the flavor of the potato mixture to come through. After you've mixed it all, you also do want to give this a taste to make sure that the salt and the chili quantities are still good enough for your taste. Okay, I checked to see if it sticks together still. Make sure you haven't added too much of the breadcrumbs. And then we can just form them into little patties. I'm using my hands here, but if you want yours to be perfect, you can use a cookie cutter as well. And this amount of mixture made about 6 tikkis or 6 patties for me, but that will depend on how large or small you make yours. And once they're cooked, if you make them just a little bit thinner, you can actually use them as a veggie patty to put in a burger if you'd like. Okay, so finally we're getting to cook them. I added about 3 tablespoons of ghee, or you can use oil, to my non-stick pan. I'm only going to be cooking 2 tikki at a time in this pan, just so that it's easier for me to flip them over. If you do have a larger pan, you can put more in there. Just make sure that whatever you're using the spatula to flip it with, it can get under there and flip it over and nothing is going to break. Try not to lift them up to check on them too much, just because they are pretty delicate before they're cooked, so you want to just leave them be. And then once it's been about 5 minutes and you can kind of see from the bottom that the edges are turning dark golden brown, that's when you know that you can flip them over. And we do about the same amount of time on this side. You can see that it has absorbed a lot of the ghee, and because the breadcrumbs are in there, you are going to get a little bit of the little crumbs coming off of the tikki, and that's okay. Very gently use a spatula along with the spoon to lift them up off of the pan, and that's it. Your aloo tikki is done, and we didn't even have to make the mixture from scratch because you already had some left over from the aloo paratha mixture, right? Okay, so now for the bonus video. So for the bonus part, I'm showing you how to take the tikkis to the next level. Rather than just enjoying them with tamarind or the green chutney, which can be green chili chutney or mint chutney, I'm going to show you how to make Tikki Chaat. Chaat just means that you're layering a lot of different flavors together on top of the tikkis. So there's going to be savory, there's going to be a little bit of sweet from the tamarind chutney, there's going to be some tanginess from the yogurt that we're going to add, some spice, and the crunch from the fresh chopped onions and tomatoes. So all these flavors kind of come together to make this amazing explosion of flavor in your mouth. So we started with adding just a little bit of the chana masala. You can find the video for how to make chana masala at home right above in the links, and then I'll also put that down in the description box as well. I added some chopped onions and tomatoes as well as some green chilies. You don't have to add the green chilies if you don't like it too spicy, that's optional. I added some cilantro just for the flavor, but also because it looks pretty. And then I'm adding my green chili chutney and the tamarind chutneys here. You can add as much or as little as you like. And then I'm sprinkling a little bit of chaat masala on top just for that tanginess. And I realized I forgot, I'm also adding a little bit of plain yogurt as well. And there you have it. You've taken your simple tikki and made it into this decadent tikki chaat. I hope you give both of these things a try. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Keep cooking.